refreshing.
In a very excited mode because we could be live. I'm not sure yet. I'm excited about it because the boys
We're on.
Be back. How's it going, Nakama? Brit is here with some One Piece 1132 with my dude Samurai Drew. How's it going?
Yo, it is going well. I forgot to press mute, so now I'm echoing. Oh yes, very good. I'm glad to be back. Oh, I should get a sword. And that's Luffy howling.
Luffy is howling because Oda is back. Hashtag Oda is back in the chat. Oda is back. If you want, go ahead and drop that in the chat because Oda is back with some One Piece 1132. It's pretty crazy. It's been pretty crazy. I was just talking with Samurai Drew. Let's see here. What was it? November. Let's go over these crazy. November 10th was the last time that a chapter came out. Samurai Drew wasn't even there, which means October 20th was Samurai Drew's last appearance. It's been crazy. It's been wild. We are in the land of Elbaph. Hashtag Oda is back. Samurai Drew, you ready for some craziness?
Let's go.
Right. What are we looking at here?
Okay, well, we're seeing the tower being reconstructed. I forget if Luffy damaged that or if Kid damaged that.
No, this is the Udon Castle under reconstruction at the quarry.
Right, at the prison.
Udon Castle. I don't know if there was. I know Luffy destroyed a lot of shit, but that could have been when Big Mom was running around and destroying the mother.
Right.
It could have been.
Oh, you know what? Let's blame it on Big Mom. She's like more of a, whirlwind, I feel.
Hashtag blame Big Mom, right?
Yeah, and I love that it's so fantastic, like, the whole, like, riding on a, fantastic creature to get to places. Like, Wano is, like, the magic country.
Wano is the magic country.
Yeah. And, but what is this, what is the greater picture here? Which, they're chasing after the person that was stealing the sword.
Yep, so
and
we've returned to Yamato's Golden Pilgrimage Golden Harvest. Volume 19. I'm someone who adores Yamato. This is tiring. Anyway, Udon Castle under reconstruction at the quarry. And to Samurai Drew's point, we don't know necessarily who destroyed it, and then Hagrid.
Oh, see, now there's Hagrid, yeah.
So, hey, buddy. Any thoughts before we jump in?
No. I am wondering, who's going to be working those quarries. Obviously, they're going to have to be, there's like a lot of Kaido prisoners.
Well,
are they just going to enslave them and back?
Quarry,
and
so I'm guessing you're still like getting the minerals and stuff. So this is what happens when you have a German Shepherd and you could just continue the stream as life is happening, like nothing's going on. So I'm not really sure. It really just depends on, like, are they actually like selling them and making a profit, and then everyone is like benefiting, kind of like the farmers. Like, the farmers aren't slaves; they're going to still be working.
You said they're going to pay them?
I would hope. Hashtag slavery is hopefully not back in Wano. Like, what's like that?
Yeah, but if you're in jail, you're not doing anything. Might as well, go down the road.
All right. Any other thoughts? Because we could jump in.
I had a really fun thought.
Go ahead.
You know that Big Mom and Kaido are still alive. And they're just
so
like,
too. I think
and,
so too.
and you know that he's just hiding that one back here, and he's gonna go, oh, boom, King Sovereignty.
Hikaku Sovereignty.
Wait.
Hikaku Sovereignty to get out of it. That's pretty crazy.
But that's their double attack, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. So I don't know, I just got excited. Enaru comes down, Big Mom and Kaido come out like all at the same time. Yeah, that's my One Piece. Back up. That'd be fun. Okay, ready for the first one. Oh, we talked a lot in the first chapter here.
That's fair. Yeah, we definitely talked a lot. We've got 17 pages. So I'll take the next 2 and then we'll just go back and forth because I think it's... Yeah, I think that's... We want to... Oh! It's just a flashback. I unfortunately may have spoiled the next panel. Damn, I need to get a pad for this thing, an iPad to see this. So, whoa! It's the Great Eric. The Giants have returned. Isn't that great? What took them so long? Hey, captains, are you going to drink at the pub? Child of Elbaph, call 'em. Wow. Aw, they're going straight up. They are? That's smart. If they've got guests with them, once they start drinking, they'll be here for 3 whole days. Okay, that's pretty interesting. And we've got the little kid. We finally have a name, the one that was hanging out with Shanks, kind of as the Luffy representative. Child of Elbaph, Colin. Any thoughts for you?
Like this is like one of the weird parts where you think that Shanks might be a bad guy because he's like also like, like, oh, if Luffy doesn't work out, let me just, ignite the will of D into this random kid over here. Oh, don't be a pirate, But hey, drinks on me, kid. Here's some orange juice, So you wonder if anyway, I just wonder if there's more kids like him and Luffy out there that he did this to. Like all of a sudden, like, Law is like, yeah, Shanks actually
he inspired me too.
Yeah, what? And it was like, anyway, like, yeah, I just love the idea that there's an evil Shanks, and that the good Shanks is actually working for the Marijo, like the the Knights, the God Knights.
Oh, that's who the God Knights work for?
No, anyway, let's go back to that at the end.
We'll come back to that part. If you're going to the Sun World, wait, what? If you're going to the Sun World 2, they've got Ripley's favorite fruit here. And a bit for Daddy's favorite too. Wow, thanks. Who's Daddy? Is that who she refers to, Shanks? Do you know about the pirates that they call, Do you know about the pirates that Captains Dory and Bragi are bringing here? He was just named one of the 4 emperors. He's even Captain Redhaired was talking about him. Okay. Don't forget his name, Straw Hat Luffy. Is Shanks? Shanks is out here inspiring giants on Luffy.
Oh, okay, no, I got the... Yeah.
Go ahead.
This is the pirate manga that inspired him, which is the Viking anime, Vicky the Viking.
Vicky the Viking.
Anyway, that is exactly what this looks like. And it looks just like it. Anyway,
that's really cool. Okay, I'm off. Hey kid, tell the captain we'll deliver the snacks for their feast later. Yeah, sure. It's the Great Lord Eric. Our timing's perfect. The rainbow just touched down. Let's ride their coattails? Okay, that's interesting. The Sun World, Rainbow Coattails. Interesting. I'm interested in a lot of going.
There's like a rainbow. You remember the what Thor rides in the Avengers movies, where it's like the what is that called? Do you know what I'm talking about when he like bangs his hammer there or whatever? Or no, he lifts his hammer up in the air and then he transports back up to back home.
When he goes to Valhalla and all that?
Yeah, that power is like a rainbow power, and maybe this will like transport their ship.
Oh, my mind was just blown. Samurai Drew, I appreciate you continuing to watch Marvel because I stopped.
No, that's like day one. That's
I know,
day one.
That's
early.
That's
day
early.
One Thor.
I didn't. Well, I didn't watch the one where he was like confirmed to be an alien and all that. So just because everyone was pissed off that Idris Elba was one because he's a fucking alien. Anyway, there was that one. I didn't watch that one. So
They wasted Emilia Clarke. They wasted Emilia Clarke. They said, "Oh, here, we'll have you be the villain in one of the worst ones we made that everyone's mad about." Anyway.
Are you talking about Ragnarok?
No, I'm talking about Secret Wars, which is what you were talking about when you're like, "Oh, he was a Skrull the whole time."
Oh yeah, I didn't see. I avoided it that hard. I didn't even know Emilia Clarke was in it.
Yeah. Segreen said hi, by the way. Did we say hey?
Hey, Segreen. Let's jump on. Hashtag OdaisBack. Segreen with the love. This is starting off. This is a good. Hey, I probably should have mentioned this. This is my last stream in this office. So that everyone, the next stream, hopefully next week if we have a stream, is going to be a completely different setup. I hope to have it done within the week, but yeah, like hashtag Wayne's Wayne's old office. This is pretty crazy. Sorry, Britt's old office. It's been that long. Any thoughts before we go into yours, Samurai Drew? Or you're all set?
Rip the office.
Rip the office. Okay.
Okay, on to me. Okay, a rainbow. It's so pretty. What a huge rainbow. And, yeah, that does look interesting. Wow. I wonder if it's raining on the other side. And then we get a nice close-up of everybody. I've never felt a rainbow so close before. It's bright. It's really bright and solid. Oh, I forgot. Bonnie's gonna be with us the whole time. It's gonna be fun.
Right? You forget about Bonnie. A lot's happened.
Mm-hmm. Are they supposed to be visible at this angle? And yeah. It's such a mysterious and beautiful sight every time I see it. Oh, so she's been here before. Okay. Is it that wondrous? Okay. We draw them with these painters. Draw them? You mean you created that rainbow? But of course. Okay, now I have no idea.
What?
It looks like a poneglyph looking thing, but it looks like a block. So that's really interesting.
You remember when SpongeBob got the damn pencil?
Yeah.
This is what this feels like. It feels like we're about to go into SpongeBob with the damn hashtag SpongeBob pencil time. No,
you don't remember what they had back in the day where it was like, 1-800, tell your parents to call this number for these painter things, and it's like you make a line and it makes a rainbow, and it looks like those blocks. So that's what it reminds me of.
Yes, yeah. Oh, hashtag millennials.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, on to me. I was like, okay,
you're good.
Ready? Are you ready? Oh yeah, it's me. Okay, we're nearing the foot. Ready to go, captains? Oops, you ought to grab onto us now. The ship's gonna go vertical. Huh? Vertical? Why? And they're like, oh, Dami's like, I've been here before, but then everyone else is gonna be like, what? Oh yeah, well, they're not there. Oh, that's funny. Nobody from Skypiea is there, is there? Oh, Robin. Never mind. Okay, anyway. What's happening? Time to go up.
Yep, Robin did go right up with him, yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, she's the only one with experience, but she still looks shocked. I guess we didn't explain this yet, did we? The Elbaph villages are on top of that tree. So, we gotta go up this rainbow to get there. We'll have a grand feast when we arrive. Okay, that's awesome. Oh, let's go. I love a good feast. Oh, it's gonna be giant food. Luffy's gonna be full for the first time forever.
Oda's writing is some of the best. Go ahead and finish this off. I wanna just throw this out there in this panel by panel. Go ahead and finish this off.
No, not that part. Explain about the rainbow. What is the ship riding on? Rainbows are caused by the reflection of light passing through raindrops. What nonsense are you saying? You can ride on rainbows, can't you? You can? There you go. Now on to you. Yeah, what were you thinking?
So in this panel by panel, the smallest thing is known to be associated with being able to ride rainbows and be at the bottom. And now, in this, we have the biggest thing, being able to ride rainbows. I love the juxtaposition of leprechauns being associated with riding rainbows and using them. And giants, who are these massive motherfuckers, are actually riding rainbows. I love that panel-by-panel understanding. Like, that is a part of world building that is just like, I love that here. Because it's only known here. I love that here. Love it. If he would have done that with the dwarves and the Tontatas, okay, cool. Here, with giants who live in trees? Come on now. Like, that's crazy. That's amazing. So, just wanting to throw that out there. It's a really cool part of the lore and just part of the writing overall. So, yeah. Enjoyed that.
And the Thousand Sunny is going up the tree right now with the other giants. So we're all going to the top of the tree to have a big feast, I think, after Luffy gets done with this Loki character.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna go on in 3, 2, 1. Oh, double page. There we go. Almost double page.
That looks so good.
We're really writing on it. We're not necessarily sure who said that, but then you have the Great Erickson, and then I'm not sure whose pirate ship that is behind it, but someone's right behind it. Either following them or escorting them. Ga-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba! It's a tailwind. Perfect rainbow sailing weather. That's a phrase that they use. Rainbow sailing. There's no resistance to the flow. So once you rode a bit, the rainbow carries you the rest of the... Why does... Oh my goodness. Giants riding in the sky. I bet Luffy and the others will lose their minds when they see this. Yes. Says Jinbei. I think I've lost my mind already. Yo. Yeah, me too. Ow! So I'm guessing, yeah, they're all saying we're really riding on it. And then you have Robin really taking over the parental role of Bonnie. Wow, it's like sailing on a sea of colors. I cannot wait to see this in the anime. Even the sparkly sound of it makes this pretty.
Please, a new song. Yeah.
Please, there are so many things to learn about the world, says Robin. The time to ship out Binks's brew. If Robin is singing that, my heart is going to melt.
I wonder who is singing that.
Right? Binks, whenever Binks's brew is just coming up. Hey, captains. Dory Broggy, is Straw Hat there? Oh, so that was Hiruden that's on the ship. Okay. Well, whose ship is that but Hiruden and Stanson? Ow! It's been a while, Hiruden. Good to see you, bud. Cyborg. I see, so Straw Hat's coming a bit later. We hunted a That's not a moose. We hunted a moose just for him. Ah, moose is tasty stuff. I'm getting hungry already. Only if there's leftovers. This is for the Straw Hat crew. Yeah. Fair enough. Alright. That was fun. Oh, Binks's brew on the rain. If they make Binks's brew the intro and we're on the riding the rainbow.
Mm-hmm. He's just doing like, hey, note to editors. Put in a whole ass segment right here where there's Binks's brew on the Rainbow Bridge.
Yes.
Do not miss this opportunity.
In the intro. It has to be in the intro.
Yeah.
In like a Nordic, like, kind of.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this is interesting. Okay. Now on to the next, if you don't mind. And then Bonded Root says, hashtag SpongeBob pencil. Oh, and then hashtag OdaisBack. I wonder who Bonded Roots is. Must be a fan of ours.
That's funny.
No.
That's funny.
Okay.
That's on to you. Wait.
Yeah,
because I just...
No, yeah, it is. I was just taking a breath.
You're good.
bridge connecting the underworld and the sun world. Okay. Ah. Huh? That's the Sunny. That's our ship. Huh? Huh? So you must be Luffy. So they kind of fast forwarded here. Okay. So
Luffy
now
just popped himself out after talking to Loki.
Oh, I see. Look at that. There's the lines of him doing his rocket. The Sunny. Hey, that's our ship. Hey, you must be Luffy. He's so cute. Oh yeah, great. Okay. I love little humans, but I'm not like him. Oh, I thought that was the dopey guy. I love little humans. Oh, but I'm not like him. I'm not like that weirdo Rodo. I don't want to lock you up. I just want to be friends. Oh gosh, that's really not the point. Not really the point right now.
Yeah,
oh, sorry.
No, he's talking to Gerd.
Okay.
All right. So Gerd.
And then yeah, please.
No,
help
you
me out.
you continue. I'm gonna look up what number Gerd is on my One Piece waifu list. That may have been updated on the day we found out that Bonnie's true age.
Oh, right. Oh, and we got the owl chasing them as well.
She's my number 10.
She's the warg.
She's my number 10. She could go as... Depending on how Yamato's thing goes, she could be as high as number 5 by the end of this. Gerd's a contender. Continue.
Okay. I know all about you. No, okay, I'm gonna not go that high. I know all about you. You were brought here against your will, and that was because of that weirdo. I know. Brought here against your will. Oh wait. Let me try this again. Sorry.
No, you're good.
And that was because of that weirdo. I know against my will. I'm so sorry about that. You mean that bonehead guy? And then he comes in. You just flew from the underworld. Did you fall down there? Huh?
Oh God, he's about to have an interesting conversation.
And Luffy looks like he's having like a Spider-Man sense go off right now. He goes, huh?
Hockey observation, probably.
Oh, this is funny. Don't tell anyone about meeting me. I did the promise. You got that, Luffy? And, oh, I forgot about this. Do you remember when Luffy was a kid and he was forced to lie?
He is such a bad liar.
It's too cold to be sweating that much. Don't worry about it, man. We're just glad you're alright. Alright, you're on, unless you have something else to say.
No, just the fact that they're, to your point, not necessarily the jump in time, but how it ended between him and Loki is, don't tell anyone about our little meeting or our little promise. You got that, Luffy.
Oh, yeah, I know it. I don't think I read the promise part.
So they made a promise. What's the promise? And Luffy can't tell it, but... And about meeting me.
Oh, that he's gonna ask Dorian Broggy to let him out.
If you can't tell someone that you met him, then he has to do something without telling people that he met him.
So he has to. So Luffy is gonna be acting like, I have a little idea.
I can't. Who's gonna sniff it out first?
Nami.
Nami. Okay. I think that's true.
These guys sniffed it out, and they're not even asking. They're not even like. They're like, okay. Sorry.
Everything okay? All right.
So anyway.
I think that's. Oh, it's on. Oh, it is on to me. Okay. Going on in 3, 2, 1, and it looks like Elbaph's Sun World. Oh. Okay. So the different levels of the tree that's what the Sun World is. So when the lady was talking to the kids, like, you're going to the Sun World, this is the Sun World. Okay. Elbaph's Sun. So I'm guessing there's a Night World or a Moon World. Elbaph's Sun World, 2nd level. Now I've found you. At last, now come back to me, my perfect little live dolls. And then you have Chopper. quickly before everyone else finds out. I have to lock you up more securely than before. So I have to keep you more... so I can keep you for life, my ultra rare Nami. And my ultra rare Chipper. Happy I don't believe it. Even animals wouldn't fall for that trap. Oh jeez. You overdid it again, Zolo and Sanji. We can't get into trouble if we didn't touch him. That's fair. That's very fair.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Looks like the old swinging and slapping in the face trick, but with a giant tree. And then going on. Let's get going. I want to see this land of giants now. Curse you, tiny humans! There he is, and the Straw Hats are there too. Huh? That sounds like my ultra rare Gerd. He calls Gerd ultra. It's one thing for him to do that to the dolls, but he's doing that to his girls, the women in the
right
now. Bro.
So does it mean that there's like,
oh, yeah. Otaku, he's like a nerd like me? No. Bro, no. Oh, yeah. Stop right there, Roto, you freak. Hava! And they just knock the crap out of him right in the back of the head.
Oda's audience right here.
Oh my goodness. And then perhaps Ultra Gerd, perhaps she has come to rescue me. Yeah, stop right there, you freak. And then she like knocks him out. So yeah, and Gerd uses an axe and high waist.
Yes. So he's dead. She sliced him in the back of the head with an axe. Of course.
Apparently.
He's dead.
Obviously dead. Let's see in the next. It's on to you. Oh, and we have 6 pages left. I love it. I love 17 pages. I love it.
Wow. Sanji, a giant babe.
Thank you, Sanji. I don't condone it, but thank you.
Now the evidence of our attack is gone. Good point. Hey! Hey, you guys! Luffy! And ooh, I like this little shot right here. We have like the Sunny, we have giants, we have a bunch of sizes. The Sunny's here too. Hello there, you must be the Straw Hat crew. I'm Gerd, and this is Goldberg.
Yeah.
How are you friends? And Sanji's like, I'm in love. No, okay, no, sorry, he didn't say that.
I'm thinking.
So I'm so sorry you had to go through that scary experience. Don't worry, we'll be escorting you from here. Wow, so Gerd's gonna show us around? We didn't know that. What happened to us? I'll explain and make him pay for it. Let's go, Usopp. The Elbaph village is supposed to be on this level. Yeah! I can't wait to see it. And we have a nice pose from Usopp right here.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Real quick, what is up, Shaggy? Thanks for stopping by the stream.
Shaggy!
Definitely loving the introduction of Gerd, just saying. And then also, just a heads up, last stream in the office. So definitely glad to have you here for my last stream in this space. Hopefully if we stream next week, you'll be able to see the new place. But welcome to the stream, my friend.
Okay, and so now we're going on to page 13. Just go straight through these woods and you'll reach the clouds. Hitch a ride and you'll see the village. Let's go after them. Whoa, it's an island. It's island clouds. Wait, what if they're not? She said we could ride them. Oh yeah, so they're just gonna jump off and be like, oh, I believe you. And then we go over to the other side of the crew. On the giant pirate ship. Once we pass these clouds, you'll see it. Elbaph has 3 levels. Starting from the top, it's the Astral World, Sun World, and Underworld. We live in the Sun World, where the sun's rays reach. There are a number of villages there. It's too big to see all of it at once, but that's our village over there. And Robin, who's looking, I love her bangs. Her bangs are so good. She goes, wow! And she looks younger. She looks awesome.
Ride the rainbow. Like, these guys are freaking Lucky Charms. What's the Lucky Charms mascot's name? Like, is it just Lucky?
Oh yeah, you mean the leprechaun guy?
That literally rides the rainbow.
Yeah, ride the rainbow. Yeah, maybe Lucky. I like that.
I hope we meet a Lucky.
Lucky Roo already taken.
Oh, that's everything too. Okay. It's on to me. In 3, 2, and 1. We have Elbaph, and we have the castle that does look a lot like the one in the terrarium, or however you want to call it. Oh, it's so cool. Oh, it's so, dude. We found out. It's been so long. Just Elbaph. Oh man.
No, what I want to see is like all of these spreads, like where like we saw Zonisha, and then Wano, like all of these like when they arrive pages, and just compare them all, because this is awesome. I mean, remember he took a bunch of weeks off, so he probably had some time to draw it. So maybe this is where a lot of his time went.
What are your thoughts? And Shaggy, let us know if you'd be down to watch a stream like this. If we ranked the outro, the shots of the places of each location, like Drum Island, boom, Alabasta, boom, like all of those. We ranked those first initial drawings on a stream. I think we got to figure out the wording for it, but I think we could be down for that. I'd be down for that.
Yeah.
Welcome to Elbaph. Whoa! To be in the presence of the gargantuan is to know emotion. Who can possibly put this sight into words that convey its grandeur? You guys, someday I swear I'm going to Elbaph, to the villages of warriors. All right, Usopp, let's do it. I really appreciate this moment because we've been talking about this in a lot of capacities on what Usopp's and Luffy's reaction to getting to Elbaph is going to be, especially when they promised each other when they first met, actually, as they fought to become great warriors. And then, like, if Usopp was going to make it after their fight in Water 7, like, and they're finally here. This is cool. I found out about this moment like 15 years ago. This is cool.
Right. And the giants look like regular people, so whatever. Yeah, it's like a Skyrim level, but you're miniature size.
Yeah. Yeah. Even their hall, they have like big halls and stuff like that. Just because a lot of like the Beowulf things in those stories, their halls weren't like these little houses and huts. They were these grand like little lodges. So you okay.
Right now, if they go up, see that tower in the middle of the city where it's like has a bunch of logs.
Yeah.
Okay, if they go to the top of that tower at any point, I have to go take a shot. Okay.
Okay.
There you go. Even if it's in the morning, I'll be like, they went into that tower. I wonder if that's gonna happen.
Okay, I see it, and there's a ladder right there in the middle of it too. I can see Luffy going up in there.
If it happens.
All right, lads. Oh
yeah, on to me, right?
Yeah, it's on to you.
Okay, and then we get everyone's reaction to seeing it, and then all the crew is like amazed, and it's a sight to behold. It's one of the wonders.
Sanji, cheers. She's a top 10. She's a top 10, my dude.
Oh, is Sanji like resting on her? I didn't realize. That's funny. Okay, and then the narrator goes on. This is the Elbaph Island, the kingdom of Warland, but most simply the matter by just using the name Elbaph for the land of the giants. Hey, Star Hat. Oh, Lizzie's group is here. We've been looking for you. Did you guys just get here? We're glad we found you. Hey, the crew came back together. It worked out in the end. Then we go on. Plants, trees, vines, flowers, insects, birds, fish, and animals. How should I do this? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna read the other words. Then I want to do all the narrating lines because it's like all one word. You know, like it's all the same sentence, so it's kind of confusing me. What are you guys doing riding on a rainbow? And everyone's like shocked.
No, are you guys riding on a rainbow?
What? Are you guys riding on a rainbow? Elbaph rules. Let us on the ship. And then there's a view of the jungle here. And okay, so here we got the narrator line. Plants, trees, vines, flowers, insects, fish, birds, and animals. Everything is everything is breathtakingly huge. Adventurers, do not regret your lost time here. However, if there is one message you can take away from my account of the gigantic and mystical land of Elbaph, let it be this word of warning. Do not overstay your welcome here. Louis Arnott, Explorer. Doom. And to be continued next week.
Do not overstay your welcome here. Well, I think that is the perfect time for us to pivot into a sip and discuss a toast to Kickin' Butt review of chapters 1132 titled, alright, let me just go back to it again. What was this? An Adventure in Elbaph. What do you mean by overstay the welcome? What do you think they mean?
I feel
Shaggy,
like
let
maybe...
us know your thoughts in the chat as well.
Yeah. Like, I wonder if they... I don't know, actually. I wonder if it's more like that... What, are they gonna... They're like, oh, then you're gonna be here forever. Or is it more like, you know, you could accidentally, you know, make them mad, and then all of a sudden you're squashed. You know? It's like, are they quick to temper? You know? Probably. But, I wonder. And also, who's in the castle right now, I wonder.
Well, I'm guessing it would be Haruden.
He's the prince, right? But he's not the king?
I mean, we don't know what his current... Yeah, we don't know who the current king is. Unless Loki's crown has been... is still with him, I guess? I find that interesting. Other things of note...
It could be like the uncle took over, right? Like Loki killed his dad, and then the uncle took over. He's the king. And Haruden is the prince now. I don't know. There's a guess.
Well, let's also keep in mind, like, there's that undertone of the supremacy between of giants. Like, some people have it and some people don't. So that I can see that possibly causing a rift. I mean, you don't want to get connected to giants. It's kind of like the thing with like elves and other things. You never want to marry a human because their lives are so much shorter than yours. So you never want to get connected to these people because it's 1 year for you is like 3 months for them, kind of thing. So it could be different levels of dynamics. And like, are you gonna get thrown into the underworld? We haven't even thought about the astral yet. Like, what's the astral place? I don't know.
Oh. Also, know what I missed? On page 17 in the middle, next to the bear, is that there's somebody walking there with like a Wano style hat and like a rug or whatever. Know what it looks like is, wouldn't that be crazy? That was Scopper Gabon, because he was in the panel that one time looking over in Wano, and he was wearing that outfit.
That or Killer.
Killer.
I'm guessing this looks like it's the. Oh no! It doesn't look like. Oh no! It might be the underworld. There's the underworld, the overworld, and the astral. So
but Kid was dead, and then Kid took over the crew. Killer took Kid died. Kid took over the crew. No, Killer took over the crew. He's more level-headed.
Yeah, right. That's coming from a Kid fan. Do not overstay your welcome here. Lewis are not.
Oh yeah.
Explore.
Are not.
Oh, that's interesting. Well,
New character.
What's up?
New character, right? Sorry. There's
yeah, that's a new character. It would have been like something if they would have put what's his face? Who's Nolan? If they would have been like Nolan, the Explorer. New Explorer, but interesting. Other
I love
than
it.
that, go ahead.
I would love it if we found out that we've heard his writing before, but now we have the author's name or something. Like he'll connect it in the SBS later.
So this kind of easily goes into the group is now connected again. So we had our initial split of the kids and the adults. The adults just came in chilling with the giant Story and Bragi. The kids went on a little adventure to a diorama. Had a little RPG game with a nerd. That's as far as this technology, because that's what this is, where you're able to create rainbows out of sunstones. Sunstones, right? You're able to scrabble up rainbows, and then you fly up it, and that's just a thing.
I want to see it being used. I didn't see.
I need to see it in the anime. I need to see this animated. Which is interesting because Stanson, in the chapter before, when they killed the moose, they're like, how are we going to move this? We don't have a sunstone, or we can't use a pixel or something. So it's interesting how this technology works. It's interesting, again, that giants are using something that is very akin to leprechauns. That's just something I love about how Oda just blended that just very well into how it's structured. I love it so much.
The rainbow is from Norse mythology, though. It's the rainbow of something, and I can't think of it, but it's from Norse mythology rather than maybe.
Are you on your computer?
Oh yeah, let me look. Norse rainbow.
Yeah, cause
the Bifrost. Yeah, the Bifrost. There you go. So I don't know about maybe leprechaun, but I would say more the Bifrost.
Read the Bifrost description. Is it made?
In Norse mythology, the Bifrost is a burning rainbow bridge that reaches between Midgard and Asgard in the realm of the gods. The bridge is attested as it's just saying that it's from poetry, from a collection of ballads. Shimmering path. It means to suggest the fleeting nature of the rainbow is the connected element. It's like rainbows can only last forever, but the Bifrost, it's like something magical that happens.
Interesting.
Anyway.
So this is based off of the Bifrost. And from there, I like where we're heading as far as how Elbaph is slowly building upon itself. That transitions us perfectly into the actual shot of all of Elbaph. I would liken this to the shot we got of Onigashima and the flower capital.
Yeah.
And the Egghead Dome as well, like the Doom. This is Egghead. So, and I like you could tell Oda had a lot of fun. And Zanisha.
It feels like we didn't get it for Dressrosa or for Punk Hazard. I'll have to look at it. If Punk Hazard, I can't think that there
We'd have to do some research on that one.
Yeah.
Interesting. Overall, I love the shots of everything. Again, you have the same castle, which is very similar to what we got in Diorama. So we had a little understanding of this. And then to Drew's point, he called that they're going to go up into that little wood tower in the middle, possibly. Interested in whose houses are over there. Again, these aren't necessarily, it doesn't feel like it, but these are tree houses. These are tree houses, so there's also that as well.
But that's like rock. They're solid rock.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. Like, it doesn't look like it because the roofing is rock. There's like stone tile, but like this is a tree. It's all in a tree. And this is the sun. This is the sun world. So I'm guessing that they're at. I'm guessing that when we saw Shanks at the bar with the one giant lady, I'm guessing they're on the outskirts of the underworld. Because they wouldn't be at the very top in the eternity, whatever you want to call it. Where is it? Where are the layers? They just had the. I just saw the understanding of the layers, bro. Oh, there it is. Astral. The top's the astral world, sun world, and the underworld. So, I kind of think that the bar would be on the astral world. That would be my assumption. Or sorry, on the underworld, because it wouldn't be on the astral world. Other than that, you want to talk about Luffy and the crew meeting? Go ahead.
You know what I love the idea of is the that okay, there's probably a ton of trees around here, but imagine like the tree when it was growing picked up a bit of rock, and brought that up there, and so it brought a little bit of earth up as it grew up, right? And so then the giants took that and made the houses out of them, right? Mm-hmm. And the only bit of brick that you see is on the roads and on the castle. And it's very accurate to medieval towns. And also that how the brick is, that it's a part of the brick that this is, and that there's anyway, there's just a lot of great detail here. And I just love the idea that the giants were like building the bricks of this thing out of this.
Agreed.
So,
Agreed.
Yeah.
Any thoughts of what could possibly be a poll? I don't necessarily have any like underlying questions that came about through all of this. Do you?
Let's see. How about I have no idea.
Yeah. So I think we're gonna,
literally don't know.
I think
Maybe
we're
just
on a question for today, so there's nothing about that.
Let's get that.
Well, we have the Straw Hat youth are reunited because Luffy ricocheted up from the underworld after making a promise with Loki. He stumbled a bit when asked what was he doing and all that with all of those new people, but Nami's not going to let him get away with that. So interesting what's going to happen there. Very interesting. Now we know why Loki is sun god and who the Elbaph princess might be.
And who's the king? Man, I love the idea. Who's the king? Who's the king?
I'm guessing that he means the Elbaph princess is Gerd.
Oh. Oh, is it?
Who the Elbaph princess might be.
What page is this again?
Let's see here. I was just talking about how Luffy came up and met Gerd and them after making the promise with Loki. So.
Okay. I don't see them saying princess at all.
Yeah. Well, I don't. Oh. Well, generally there's like always like a. I understand what he means now. Okay. There's always a princess in need of saving in every arc.
Oh, he's agreeing.
Okay. So Loki the princess in this scenario? The princess in need of saving is Loki. That's funny.
Yes. Yes, he is.
Oh, the little kid talking about Shanks. Okay. The little kid might be in need of saving. I could see that.
Hey, the little kid. Oh, yeah, okay. Where's my panel where I was like, Elbaph princess? He's talking about page 3, I think.
Yeah, so that's in the very beginning. Child of Elbaph, yeah.
I don't see princess here, though. I don't know. I don't know, Sagreed. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, we'll see. But overall, we have Luffy meeting up. I don't think Luffy is going to spill the beans to any of the giants, but I think it is going to come out that he is going to, Nami's going to sniff something out. I agree with Samurai Drew. Nami is going to sniff something out and be like, hey, what did you do? He's like, no, I need to do this one thing. And they're going to come with him and be like, no, you're not doing this. So, interested in what can transpire there. But, and then you have the Straw Hats doing the, basically a Looney Tunes gag on Roto, smacking him in the face, which is what he definitely deserved. And then Gerd and Goldberg coming up and just cracking him up the back of the head. So, any thoughts there? Pretty straightforward. All's been straightforward.
Yep. And, yeah, nice coming back chapter. I love the, yeah, I mean, I'm hoping they spent a lot of time on that big shot. And excited to see more of this explorer guy.
I definitely am as well. Yeah, I think that's probably the biggest reveal is like there's the revelation of the new explorer, and who they are and what relevance they may have, because that's a brand new name. I've never seen that name before. Interesting if the name has any type of relevance to like Viking lore, Viking literature, anything like that. That would be cool. But other than that, pretty straightforward. For those who do not know, and I will take a moment to talk about this, Gerd is in my top 10 One Piece waifus, and like honestly has a lot of room to like get up into that top 5 category. Well, at 5, 4's not the 4 and down's not gonna arrange it anywhere, but she's already coming off as someone really, really cool to talk to. Really, really invested in the Straw Hats. Sanji's just freaking laying on her. That's where I'm calling it right now. Sanji's just like on her chest, just like, oh, just snuggle.
Pillows.
We've seen the name before on Little Garden. Is that the name? That's the name of the explorer who wrote the book that Nami was rushing through to get when she went into the cabin. Excellent call. Excellent call, Shaggy. So, yeah, for some reason I thought that was Nolan who wrote that book. But, okay. And we saw the book at O'Hara. But this is interesting because it may go off of how that person engaged with them as an explorer. We got to see the mark of an explorer with Nolan, and Nolan was like generally making connections and helping people. I'm very interested if this explorer was the opposite and may have outgrown their welcome.
That'd be so funny. Remember when the little girl was like, "Well, whose fish was bigger?" And so then they started fighting. Can you imagine if, because of that, that's why he's like, don't overstay your welcome here. They're crazy. Like, all of a sudden he got, like, thrashed around or something because of that argument. That'd be funny.
I could see a lot of different things. Because depending on, when the Explorer was active, like, if it was like 500 years ago, Dory and Broggy weren't active. It was 100 years ago, they were active. They were spry young men. Like, their fight had literally just started. So that's very interesting. Well, yeah, because Little Garden, he was just talking about dinosaurs, I think. Interesting.
So, yeah, like, why would he be following Dory and Broggy around, or why would he be in Little Garden if he's also been to Elbaph? Like, what's the only connection there is Dory and Broggy. I mean, it's like it's exactly
if
from
you're
the
an explorer, you're gonna explore an island, so like that's.
Oh, like he took the Grand Line.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's not on the way there.
Yeah. So that part, I'm like, that's not the part that's like, how did this happen? Like, you're an explorer, you're off on the Grand Line, yo. They sang Pink Sake on the rainbow. That is going to be an all-time moment in the anime for me. I think I'm going to call it right now.
There's got to be a lot of sparkles.
They're going to be literally on a rainbow ocean going up Pink Sake. I'm calling it right now. And again, seeing the freak out of Luffy and all of them. Elbaph is awesome. And then that being juxtaposed to don't overstay your welcome. So it's this dream, kind of like Skypiea, this dream place, but like actually kind of like Skypiea a lot, actually, with a god, someone with a serious god complex that needs to get their ass whooped. Very interested. Any final thoughts as we wrap up?
Excited to see what the big feast is. We're going to be eating moose. Everyone's getting along. So now the tension's, lifted. Everyone's back. And yeah, we're going to have a good feast. And, we'll see what Luffy's promise was to Loki. That's the only tension. And then...
But that's the thing.
Talk about the One Piece. We got to talk about the One Piece. Maybe they know more stuff. Maybe they know more lore. So maybe dinner reveals more lore.
New chapter in 7 days. So, my Nakama on December 8th, we will be back. Yep. December 8th, we will be back, and at that point, you will be able to see Britt in a brand new location, and I'm incredibly excited for that. Really excited for the moving into the new house over the next week. It's going to be nuts, but I can't wait for everyone. Hi, Paulina. Can't wait for everyone to be able to see all the craziness. Any thoughts on you, Samurai Drew, especially as we go into the next week?
Excited to see it, so I'll be here.
Hopefully, Segrain, you'll be able to join us. Shaggy, thanks so much for being in the chats, and really crucial with that elevation of the author of the book that Nami was trying to get to that described Little Garden, which at least puts it in the last 100 years, I want to say, kinda, but all around just very interesting setup chapters going in. Hoping that it's just we get it on the 8th, the 15th, and then we're done for the year. And then I think that'd be good, especially because I leave on the 22nd and we'll be back on the 5th. So I think I very much think that a One Piece stream on my 37th birthday, January 5th, will be a very cool start to the new year. I think that'll be for the old man. You're the 24th, right, of December?
What's that?
Your birthday is just before Christmas?
23rd.
23rd. Okay. So yeah, I will be sending you support from, I think the 23rd. I'll be in Ireland. So
Hey.
Yeah. So super
Tell
excited.
them to enunciate better in my book.
I'm guessing that that's a red roll. Drew's in the books now, so his audio.
Now.
Yeah. Manga doesn't.
Audio
it doesn't count for a lot of people, so now. Anyway.
Well, that's why I'm on. I said I'm still not reading them.
So lots of life happening for us. Any predictions for the next chapter?
We're going to see Luffy pretend to lie, so we're going to see the lying thing. And that'd be hilarious.
For that. That's going to be a very funny, like, intermediate chapter. I agree. The next chapter is basically going to be Luffy trying to hold the secret in. He's going to reveal it. I think he's going to reveal it in front of the kid. And the kid be just young enough in giant terms that he knows it's wrong to deal with Loki, but just young enough. Sorry, just old enough in giant terms to know better, but just young enough in like practical terms to be like, this would be fun. Let's do that. Does that make sense? Like, just because he's a kid, he's probably like freaking 25. Like, let's be honest about that. Like, giants, he's a kid, but he's like, if he's 6 times 3 is like 24, 25, like something like that. So, just throwing that out there. Yeah. But next chapter, Luffy just trying to hold it in, and we just have a lot of fun with that. Other than that, I'm just excited for the land of Elbaph. For any of you who are watching, please don't forget to like the stream. It really does help us out a ton. MVP of the chapter. Who is? I kind of want to give it to Gerd. Gerd is the MVP.
Sold.
Gerd, MVP of the chapter. She met up with Luffy. She's very accommodating. She cracked Roto up the skull. I'm going to give it to Gerd. Damn right. Anyway, thank you all for joining us. We can't wait to see you next week. And always remember that anime is adulting. Stay reckless, Warlords. Peace.